Alright, welcome to another video. I just played a tournament yesterday and I wanted to show it off. The first game is against Bojuka and I played Puppy Pack because of the up and coming puppy tournament. I wanted to practice a bit and this is one of the most insane games of Puppy Pack I played in a while. So we have a full cell start here. You can usually roll an extra time because you can sell your chinchilla if you find another. Um, but I find two ducks in my last roll there. I decide to take them because of the chinchilla giving me enough gold, so I can put them on the team here, and I can just roll for good tier 2s and then take my double triple, get my super duck cell. I only find one, but I'm like, it's gonna be enough because I can only take two this turn. My triple, I see Oven Mint and Flying Squirrel, so I take that. Maybe it's a mistake, because I want to keep the puppy anyways. And what's the point of the squirrel then? Just skills to attack every 2 turns. Could have gone the Hoople Bird instead. And then, yeah, we buy the tabby cat. I froze the rice and the beaver and the chipmunk for this interaction. You can rice your chipmunk. You can buy another chipmunk. You can rise it again, and this doesn't lose you any gold. It just gets you temporary stats. It's a bit pointless without the lobster, or not the lobster, but the shrimp. The shrimp makes it actually good. Here it's just 2 temporary HP. And now I just roll my whole turn away because I want to find more tabby cats or toucans. I don't find any, so I just spam a couple of beavers to get a lot of stats. And he finds an early dog, and dog can be so oppressive in the early game. He has already crickets going with it, and look, it was a 12-8. Like, there's no getting through, even with all my temporary health. So, here I am considering taking this salad, but I'm thinking no, I need to find my triples, I need to fill up the team. But I will buy a garlic though, because it's just on a 9-9. Garlic, hatching chick. Just should run through all of his pets and hopefully kill the dog. But he finds another dog and the parrot to add to his summons. And then he gets a sheep. If this was just a sheep, and the sheep, like if it was any other pet, it just dies here. And then I still die to this dog though, because it does 14 damage and I cannot take that. So it didn't matter, but it's insult to injury, because look at this. 18, 15, attack dogs, completely killing me. I'm on 2 lives, he's on 6. I do find Pangolin Pale, trying to recover as soon as possible. And now I just realized I'm gonna roll for at least one video of a kind, so I can get a shop reward on tier 5. And hopefully the tier 5 is strong enough to save me. And I reposition the double hatching chick. Look at the amount of dogs he has. And I still don't get through. I go down to 1 life. Like, this is an atrocious board from him. I get my tier 5. It's Axolotl Oxel, like Orcus Mantis. Like, possibly the worst 2 I can hit. The only upside is I had a tabby cat, but I have to sell it here. I luckily find the tar just in time. And this axolotl is basically a giraffe, right? It gives me 1-1 a turn. But this puppy level plus star is sort of my saving grace. And I start winning the rounds. I'm thinking about that caterpillar, but I'm like, no, I cannot greed any longer. I even take this early level up, because I'm on 1 life. I need to stay in the game. And I find the snapping turtle, so now my axolotl's power has just doubled. And look, he just went all buses and my skewer and tar combination. Like, it was definitely the right buy, but also the right find at the right time. So here I decided to get rid of the tar. I had a pill in shop and I want space for better pets. And I find double eagle here. Well, that's an amazing summon in the back. But I decide I need the melon first, because it's +1/+1, it's a more powerful perk. Then I sell my scaling, because I just need to survive. I don't think I can afford to keep the scaling. They find a level 2 mammoth in one singular turn. But my skewer is enough to deal the damage. And here I get extremely lucky. I get an octopus keeping me in the game. But to be honest, I thought I deserved this luck. He got an early dog, he got a level 3 dog, he has early level 2 mammoth. Like, sure, it's a really lucky octopus, but I thought, yeah, after all the luck he's been getting and all the misfortune, like not misfortune, but like mediocre, and here, yeah, mediocre luck I've been getting, I should probably get it. And here I do something interesting. I replace this garlic with my skewer because I realize I need the skewer to swing twice to kill both the deer and the bosses. Otherwise, it's not gonna go well. And this Mosasaurus, which doesn't have a perk, is not gonna it's not gonna swing twice. It's too tiny. And the mammoth has 6 attack. It just kills it in one shot. So never gonna happen. I just improved the melon on the puppy. So melon is better than garlic, so I just sacrificed the flying squirrel garlic for the skewer instead. And look, here we go. I find a tiger because of the chili. Tiger is gone. Deer is gone. He spawns 2 of them, but the order here is like they popped out in a weird order, so we just have the 10 attack up front. Kill it, damage the tiger, and here it's so close. But this is why we went eagle. Eagle in the back just gets you wins a lot of the time. And here I'm just looking for anything powerful to help me. I skipped the T-Rex there because it was too slow. Like, I would love to go scaling, but I just cannot go for it. I freeze the Mantis. I'm looking for anything more powerful in the sense of maybe Puma is good, a Octo is good, and I guess that's about it. So, yeah, I did not really think that through, and I ended up going for this Mantis Shrimp. Maybe I should have just taken it straight away instead of rolling this long for it. The great thing about having this toilet paper here is they cannot go mushroom on the front mammoth. With tiger mushroom could be very scary, but we deny some value from it at least. They have to go second. Or even further back, because I can, if I find the puppy, it's gonna do a lot more. Yeah, +8/+8, ridiculous. They have a 30/20 dog in the back. And we still just have one more attack than necessary, and we keep winning with the eagle in the back. And here I find my pancakes, which is absolutely necessary, and I level up into level 2 Mantis, which is extremely fortunate. But again, I was like, I deserve the luck with the things he has been getting, for sure. And here sells out of his deer to go Tiger Snake. He's just kind of desperate at the moment. Luckily, the lemon still blocks the snake hit, and then we give the skewer. And then again, we just 1 HP survive. And then 10 HP from the eagle level 2 is exactly enough to hang on. And now we can go for the pancakes, giving our whole team +2/+2, which is amazing. I skip all these chocolates and perks, and I'm not really sure what I'm actually looking for. Like I'm completely lost. Like how do I even improve this team? So just buy the pancakes and roll the rest of the turn away. And I reposition like this because I noticed my turtle is not killing the mammoth, and I mean the second mammoth because the mantis shrimp kills the first. And I don't want the snake to get two triggers of my snapping turtle, so we move the higher attack mantis in front, and that's gonna do. Oh wait, that's not the button I meant to press. Um, I meant to press the fast button. So we kill. We have enough HP to kill him in one shot, so he only gets 15 damage, which snipes out my eagle. Um, but now at this point our squirrel was large enough to even trade a dog because they sold all of their summons. So they have a level 3 dog with 0 summons. I stake here because I realized steak is better than chili at this point. It's an improvement I need. And I just ended on a food pie as like the only thing I thought maybe improves my team. And then he bought a boar. So my steak here is absolutely genius. It turns this boar farm snake killing machine into a one hit doing nothing and my ego finishing off the game kind of thing. So that was amazing. And then I was like, oh, let's go just completely keep playing Puppy Pack the whole tournament. So I play it again, this time against Kitan's Golden Pack. I get triple mauve as a start, which is amazing. And I'm gonna make this game a bit quicker, because here actually the most important thing against the P4, like the Golden Pack, is just hanging on, keep your lives, because they have amazing tempo options, and if you are able to keep your lives, you can kill them. And here I make two small, like I stack my mobs in this way, so they both have 4 health, which means I win the round. Um, and then I take the triples. You always take the mob first, because then you can see if you can get a puppy, so you know whether the ferret is it matters if the ferret toy is important or not. I thought about freezing the frigate bird because of the ailments in the pack, and it would be funny because you can never use that guy against um, other packs except against pack 4 and pack 5, unicorn and golden pack. We keep drawing here, so that's amazing. Draws are wins, and like I said before, you just want to keep hanging on. I sell beaver just for some extra breakpoints against their health, and I find more moths. We have early level 3 moth. We have owl. Surviving lives with owl is amazing because you get 1 gold and +1/+1 a turn. So that's a lot of value, but you do pay a hefty price by needing an open slot. Always buy your lasagna before you sell the mouse. You don't want to make that mistake. And here I just go out of the owl and I take this pangolin because with the lobster's buffs it becomes quite significant in size. And the ability is just fine, right? It's just nice. And you always want toys. So I get lucky in my last roll and find the puppy. But I buy it separate, just again, for lobster value. And because I needed to sell the pet to get the gold for the puppy. And look, it's just a massive pet here. And there are lizards and aren't enough. Because of, yeah, I just got 3 pairs out of a lobster on turn 5. And here I just find 2 Hoopos. I think, okay, that's fine. Hoopo bird is good into this pack because you can deny some. They want to put a lot of things in the back, as you can see. They find a frog here, and we just kill it. But I placed my Hoopo bird too far in the back, so we still lose the round. Again, lasagna. I'm going big puppy here because they don't have any counter to weakness in this pack, which means we can make the front pets always weak. There's no such thing like a turtle or a tar or a unicorn that makes the ailments go away. So against the puppy pack you can just go ailments and they will always work. and it denies their front two pets the ability to go with perks. And here I just buy a random toy so I can keep my Pangolin's ability going. Because I think, yeah, the health is just really important. And it turns out I'm winning the round pretty significantly here, but yeah, who knows if I can survive. Pieing the eagle, again, this is another back eagle game, it's just really strong. And pie is also just a strong perk, +4/+4, like there's not really anything that, any food that can do something like that this early. And our double pangolins go to town. They bought a potato to protect their frog, but because of manipulating the health in the way that this pie makes sure the eagle, it already has 10 HP, so, but now it just always takes all the frog snipes and the flea, so the garlic can just negate a lot of the damage from the frog, which is very valuable. Take my tier 6, find octopus into this pack, it's fantastic, especially into a summon team. And yeah, that's definitely going on the team. I do need another toy though, because of my pangolin doing nothing. I find a puppy here and the snapping. I don't know what I rolled for there. Oh, I rolled for lemon. I wanted exactly lemon, otherwise I would have just bought the puppy. And I misposition here. Like, why is this pangolin buffing the lobster? Who knows? But yeah, it breaks the melon early, which I mean the potato early from them, which doesn't really do anything. And we draw. But now we go snapping and both octopus, because then we, as you may think, yeah, it's redundant. You're sniping and then you're doing more snipes, but it's the overwhelm potato. If I go, yeah, both skewer and octo, it's gonna break the potato and then it's gonna get value. I buy my T-Rex here because it's early scaling. I have enough tier 5s and 6s to make it work. I'm on 4, they're on 3. Yeah, just getting 2 around is good. Yeah, and look, just skewer putting in the work, absolutely countering this pack. And we do lose our toy here, but we do find a lemon. I put it on snapping because I want to put the toy on him, like I mean the skewer on him. And I find a lot of levels here. And I decide to place my T-Rex in front so that my octopus will always be protected by the snapping turtle, even if their flea were to like trade. So it never replaces the skewer, it always weakens first, and then my snapping makes the weakness go away. They find Warthog Beluga though, which is scary, it's a lot of stats and it wins them the round. So need to take care of that. They do have to place it further back because we have the weakness. And I took the turtle first, so I can see if I can find another level, another tier 6, and I find the octo, so I can keep the chocolate for my T-Rex. T-Rex feels really bad now, it's so annoying after the nerf. Like, there's so many powerful tier 6 scalers, and T-Rex just, it feels so slow. Like, it does, yeah, it does do something, but just at the start of your turn, +2/+2. Like, now that's level 2, it's finally like feeling significant. But look, it's already turn 13. It took so long. I found my pancakes again. It's gonna go in the octo. It's insanely strong perk. Just a mammoth is a strong pet, and you get it as a perk. Yeah, and now they get the biggest frog ever because of the warthog. So we need the. We start scaling. T-Rex is now finally just putting in more numbers. We find our last puppy that we need and another pancakes. Extremely good turn for me. Got really lucky on puppies this game, just finding enough of them when I needed them. And here I see a bat and a chocolate. I'm like, wait a second. If I go puppy 3 and a bat, that means the front 3 are gonna get weakened and the last one is gonna get weakened. And I have this chocolate frozen as well. So if I find another chocolate or bat, their whole team is getting weakened and I remove the beluga's cake. No, I definitely remove it with puppy 3, but I just do more. And yeah, we just get the right amount of snipes here to just get the eagle spawn to win us the game. And yeah, T-Rex is now it's finally like level 2, 2 turns in, you can see the stats rolling in. I find another chocolate, like I said, so now I'm gonna take the bet that I froze last turn, and it's gonna give me a whole weakened team on their side. 3 weakness from the puppy, and then 2 from the... yeah, we just... the weakness plus skewer plus snipes. Amazing. Getting the pack 4 matchup. And then the last replay is the one that kicked me out of the tournament. It's against Star Pack. And I get a nice Bluebird start. Sadly they both hit the moth instead of one hitting the moth, one hitting himself. But it doesn't matter, luckily we draw. And draws are fine, so we can do whatever we want this turn. So I thought, oh, I'll just buy a ferret, it's a 2 gold apple. Then I bought the moth, I stacked it, so all the bluebird hits, like the bluebird won't hit the tiny moth. And of course we lose this turn, but like I said, it doesn't matter because we drew in the first round. Take the level, find a chick, amazing tempo, hatching chick, just +3 temp stats. And I round off the team with a temporary dromedary. Hopefully I can find some strong tier 2s. And I can just swap the dromedary out. Just a decent stat line. We keep winning rounds, which is fantastic. But look, they found the early scaler. They sold their whole team, so they maximized the orangutans buffs onto as few pets as possible. I take my early level here, find a pangolin again. And pangolin is really nice into Star Pack because you can find they have seaweed. And seaweed just removes your health, but you can give it right back. So I'm gonna keep the... I find triple lemur, but I want to go puppy instead. Maybe I should have gone for... I went for lasagna, but into this pack. It is interesting because they always want that seaweed and they wanted to put it in the front. Then it could be way better to go for the toilet paper instead, because they're definitely gonna seaweed. I know they're gonna seaweed, so I even position my team around the fact that I know they're gonna seaweed. Well, it's not really good, but look, the seaweed would just get removed if I were to go and put a toilet paper there. But I win the round anyways, so the greed is fine. I find a stonefish and snapping and axolotl. I just go for the stonefish, and because of the gold, yeah, how it works out, I just have to put the pill on it in this turn, which means I win a 4 squad and I lose, sadly. But stonefish is just really nice for trades. Like, you can make it big and then be certain that in the late game it can always trade up, like the pets it's gonna go against. And I found the microbe, so I was like, let's go for that. They have these snipers in the back. Let's remove those perks. And then with skewer microbe, we should do enough damage. Sadly, we just don't get there. So microbe's going away. T-Rex is again going in. And they snipe me out, and I just don't have enough HP anymore to realize my skewer. Okay, this is going too fast now. Let's slow down a bit, because now we're in the end game. They're on 2, we're on 3. I'm deciding to level my T-Rex because it's the most significant change. I still want this sturgeon, sturgeon to go, but I'd rather sell my hatching chick and then peel him because I get a lot of gold from that. And they sold their hawk here, which means we can win the round, but they find a fairy armadillo in their stork. And I think, yeah, the stork has a 6-4, so my dolphins should always trade anything that is not a fairy armadillo or a platypus. So that's really lucky from them. Again, a very similar game plan to the last time with Snapping Turtle in the team. And I think I'm going for Panther here, but uh, I'm not sure if I end up doing it. I don't remember. And look, there it is, the Ammonite, the most annoying pet to face. It just turns their scalar into a octopus, giving stats along the way. And yeah, we just lose Spino as well with their Stork on the team. So now I'm like, okay, this Panther is not gonna work. The Stonefish, I'm throwing it on the team because it's weak and it can absorb the snipe. So it reverse kills the octopus. And here I just sell because I want the toy. Unfortunately, I did not find the pill in time to get the gold I wanted. And this weakness is just nice for perk removal and for getting me the extra damage. And look, the weakness here gets me enough, so we trade. And then the stonefish triggers like I intended it. And now I have a big stonefish left with a skewer on it, and that's gonna save my life. Just barely. Oh no, just insanely a high attack kills the stork. And then skewers them to death. And then this turn, I want my toy back. I decide this is not a toy, because what is it gonna do? What's a peanut butter? It's gonna trade to 7-11, like that's a weak bet. Or it's gonna run into baguette. Same for coconut, like it's not gonna help me much more than this lemon is. And the television could have been alright if I still had the chameleon, because it turns my chameleon into a mammoth. But it's just, I want more power and I want to sell the chameleon, so I cannot really do it. Here, I want a toy, like I said, but anglerfish, I was looking to snipe their ammonite from them and see if I can get my own mimic octopus, but I find a stork instead, so that's unfortunate. So here I just take the T-Rex level, I assume? Oh no, I just don't. I just take the stonefish. Okay. I take the stonefish for snipes. And here I position like this, hoping that this snipes will kill me. But if you can find the winning positioning here, I missed it. I didn't realize that I could have won the round without a toy. I was so hard looking for toys, not looking at my positioning, because I'm gonna lose, like you probably already saw. And I thought I needed a toy to win, like weakness would be amazing for the breakpoints, or what else do we have actually? Yeah, reducing HP, does that even do anything? Yeah, that does. So Stinky Sock would have been nice. And the snipes won't really do anything though. So it was just looking for Puppy and for Stinky Sock. But yeah, I position like this, and I hoped my stonefishes would get sniped. However, I did not realize that my breakpoints would be this awful. They bought a late clownfish, and this is gonna kill me. Look. Of course, my turtle is strong enough, so it kills. Then it transforms. The clownfish gives them +2/+2, which means their 20 attack, which would have traded, it's just out of reach. It's just out of reach of my turtle. And they remove my lemon, which means their 22 attack is gonna exactly kill my 22 health. And they survive on 2 HP, which is the clownfish. And then yeah, they just have 22 attack going into my Stonefish, which is really annoying. Kill the guys with their Octo that's already dying, and I just lose. I just lose. Now, what would have won here, I realized after the match. I immediately look after it. And I should have realized that this these two pancakes make this 8 HP. So if we go back, we see an Ammonite that has exactly 7 attack. If I front this Stonefish, it's 11-8. It's gonna survive this by 1 HP. You're gonna get transformed, and then this Stonefish with 11 attack is gonna do 11 damage, and then die, do 11 damage again, which is exactly 22, which trades this guy, and then I still have all of these. I still have my snapping. Like, this guy would be dead if I fronted my Stonefish. And I have the whole team exactly the same, just not the Stonefish. And that just wins. Because my snapping is easily gonna get through this Anteater. Their whole team is too weak, and my skewer is gonna clean up. So, yeah, I was thinking, if only I just fought a little bit harder, I could have won this game. I could have stayed in the tournament and beat Starpack. But sadly, that's not how it went down. I mispositioned, lost too much HP on my biggest pets, and let this be a lesson for everybody. Always position your pets. Thank you for watching.